My American husband just got out of the Indonesian hospital, and I have some thoughts. Hi, I'm Joy. I'm an American mom living in Indonesia. And recently, my husband had an unplanned surgery here in Indonesia. And yeah, I just have some thoughts and some differences that I noticed between hospitals here in Indonesia and hospitals in the US that I wanted to share with you guys. We are so thankful we have a great hospital in our town. This is actually where I had a C-section delivery of my second daughter a couple years ago, and we're very thankful for it. However, here are a few differences I noticed between Indonesian hospitals and American hospitals. I feel like the Indonesian doctors that I talk to in our town work at a couple different hospitals and even have their own private clinics. And so their office hours to visit and meet with them are kind of all over the place. And they're often quite late showing up to different appointments because they work at different places. I would say on average, it's not like that in the US. Additionally, I feel like the patient or the patient's family is expected to bring things with them that they will need for recovery, even if it's something prescribed by the doctor. Like I had to go out and buy a soap that the doctor requested he use. And yeah, I feel like at a US hospital, that would just be provided. And speaking of family care, I feel like it is an assumption that when an Indonesian patient checks into the hospital, one or more of their family members will stay in the hospital with them the entire time. And I don't think that's a cultural assumption in the US. That can happen and does happen, but it's not like expected or normal. And sometimes I just felt like a bad wife because I couldn't stay. I had to go home and take care of our small children. Additionally, when I went to pay and they gave me the bill and I looked at it, everything is itemized, like from the gloves to the surgical mask, like every single thing is like written out and listed out. At a US hospital, the cafeteria or place to get food would be inside the actual hospital building on one of the floors. But at our Indonesian hospital, the canteen is out in the back where they have local little restaurants set up to buy local foods. Another thing I noticed is that we seem to ask a lot of questions of the nursing staff, like what medicine is going in the IV, when will we see the doctor next? And sometimes they had to like go find out the answer and they wouldn't know right away. And they kind of just seemed confused as to why we were asking so many questions. But that could just be my husband and I and how we ask questions. Overall, we're just thankful he's healthy.